every once in a while, you guys start sending me a video, like one video, like crazy, or request me to react to it a lot. And this is absolutely one of them. And I think for good reason, because I knew that when this happened, the video would go wild. But like, how wild? 22 hours ago, this video it's going to hit 1 million views in a day. It will. I said that when he does a review on it, I think I said 4 million. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I said the video would get 4 million views. I might have said 3, maybe I said 4, somewhere around there. And somehow, in a video where he says, I refuse to play Black Ops 7, he made it 24 minutes long. So I'm very curious what he is going to say about this one. And like I said, you guys wanted me to watch this one, so.
Black Ops 7 just released, and I've been hearing loads of people, other content creators, saying that it has the worst campaign in the COD franchise. Really? Come on, guys. Stop being hyperbolic.
It's in the bottom 3.
I mean, how bad could it possibly be?
Honestly, I believe that this scene, it doesn't get the attention, but I believe that this scene is worse than the giant Harper scene. I truly believe that.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, those are
Ascend from darkness.
Zombies in the iconic Vorkuta mission?
Take us into orbit, Mr. Malmsteen.
You know what's wild though? That Vorkuta mission with the zombies is probably the best mission in the campaign. So
Seen it.
Nope. I'm good.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack.
No thanks.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack.
No thank you.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack.
Not this year.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is packed to the brim with AI art slop.
I'm out.
oh, by the way, the one thing I should have mentioned at the beginning of this is the Actman has actually been taking a lot of flack because he has said that he's not playing this, that he said that this is one of the worst Call of Duty games ever without playing it. And then some of like the multiplayer and zombies community are fighting back against that sentiment, because honestly, the multiplayer and zombies are pretty good in this game. But I'm curious if he mentions that.
Suggest you go out too.
I refuse to play Black Ops 7. And I'm gonna tell you why. Ironically, hearing how bad the campaign was only made me morbidly curious. I had every reason to play and review Black Ops 7. I mean, it's been a yearly tradition on this channel for almost a decade.
I still think you will.
Review every new COD game, no matter how awesome or bad it is. You guys really love the reviews, and the COD videos are some of my most popular, and I love making them. I was also given a code for some reason. I had a thumbnail made for a live stream. I was all set and prepared to dive into this worst COD campaign. I thought, well, I have to see it for myself.
Open the chest. I need to see it.
But then I realized, I already played the worst COD campaign. Why
Did ya?
would I do it again?
Heard you died in a tank in South America.
Well, I wasn't in that tank.
And as you can see, I am alive and well.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
No, I don't need to see it for myself.
I can't watch anymore.
I will not be playing Black Ops 7. I'm not going to stream the campaign, and I'm not going to review it. It's not just because of the campaign or the egregious AI slop we're having to deal with.
See, the prestige icons I'm not sold are AI, but the thumbnails, or not thumbnails, the accolades and calling cards, that couldn't figure that one out, definitely are.
The short answer is that I'd rather do anything else. I'm working on a long overdue COD 4 review. Don't you guys want to see that instead? I mean, what am I supposed to say about Harper turning into a giant Destiny 2 raid boss? What do you want me to say about this? I'll tell you what I think. Instead of playing and streaming Black Ops 7, we're gonna be streaming COD Ghosts. That's where I'm at. And I'll be streaming Ghosts later today. Link down in the pinned comment. Some of you watching might be thinking, well, Actman, how can you criticize this game if you're not even playing it? Here's the thing. If I'm walking down the street and I see poop on the sidewalk, I don't need to bend down and like, oh yeah, smells like poop. That's poop, all right. I know shit when I see it. I don't need to smell it.
See, so that I completely agree with the campaign, right? It's where like the zombies, I don't think he's going to talk about zombies in multiplayer on this one for a specific reason. And that is those you kind of need to get your hands on to actually comment on.
I mean,
them.
look at what people are saying about it.
All right, let's not sugarcoat it. This campaign is absolute dog water.
That was sincerely worse than I expected.
Oh my goodness, I gotta pause for a second. Just a reminder, this is a sequel to Black Ops 2. We're 13 years later, and it's just a disaster.
This is indeed a miserable experience.
This game releasing, being able to be purchased by people should be a crime.
There's nothing of value in it.
There's nothing of value being said. The writing is awful.
Like, it's not even really fun to talk about. You can visibly see my expression get progressively worse every single time I loaded into a new mission during this game. This is real, visible pain that worsened with each hour of this campaign that I haven't felt in any COD campaign before.
But pain is difficult, isn't it?
Black Ops 7 is just terrible. Black Ops 7 campaign is a disgrace to the franchise. The campaign is offensive. I tried Black Ops 7 to see if it's that bad. It's worse than you can imagine.
I wonder what he typed in for this.
I beat it
Just
so
campaign.
you never have to. If you watch those previous Black Ops 7 videos I made, you probably got the impression that I didn't want to play this when it came out.
You know something? You're right.
But I thought, well, if my audience wants me to stream it, then I will. So I put out a poll asking all of you sexy act fans, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who voted no.
Wow.
Go home and be a family man. Unfortunately, I'm sterile, so I can't exactly do that. Sorry to all the ladies out there, all 0 of them. But
weird thing to mention, but okay.
Also, I want to thank everyone who voted yes, suffer with me, because that reminds me of an actually good COD campaign. One of the best, and a story that was left open-ended, allowing our imaginations to take over. And that's what I don't want to be ruined. My imagination. I've already talked about how I felt like Black Ops 7 was going to be creatively bankrupt. And for those of you who watched that video and have played it yourself, can you let me know in the comments if I was right? If I see enough yeses down there,
yeah,
then it will confirm my suspicions and validate that this is the right call.
Actually, maybe not. Because you know what? This game tries more new things than a Call of Duty has tried in years. They just suck at it. Right? Like if you look at the campaign, there's bosses in the campaign. That's not being creatively bankrupt. That's just doing something bad. Right? So I might actually, I mean, the AI stuff, yes, but I don't know.
To not play Black Ops 7.
Actman, if you're watching this, I watched your video called Black Ops is creatively bankrupt. I think they are. I think campaign-wise, there is nothing more that we can do. It is time to end this thing. Stop bringing back Woods. Stop bringing back
I do agree with this, though.
Stop bringing back Mason.
And here's the thing that I really want to stop saying every year, but I feel like I have to.
I guess writing wise, yes. Like the fact that they're bringing back these people and just using, like, for example, Menendez in the first mission just to draw people in as a nostalgia bait, right?
You can enjoy Black Ops 7. I question your taste, but please don't defend it because you deserve better. Things are only getting worse.
So like, this is where he got flack
idea
on
that this was worse than Modern Warfare 3's campaign.
That's where he got flack on Twitter is for this.
No.
You look like one.
But I can see it in just the clips I've watched. What would I even say about this game? Oh, look at what they've done with Frank Woods. I really love his character arc. You know, at first he was like a Vietnam veteran, then he was a wheelchair-bound elderly man, and then he turned into an onion.
I'm a goddamn onion, Mason.
And now he's a giant Venus flytrap. Yes, excellent work, Raven and Treyarch.
I'm a fucking onion.
Yes, give the writing team a raise. What wonderful character development. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? What am I supposed to say about this?
Fuck you.
The simple fact is that They fucked his BO2 sequel up 3 times. You had an opportunity to follow up this story and decide what the canon ending was, and you decide to take it in a completely different direction. Okay, that's fine, but you can't redo it at this point. You already abandoned this storyline, and the only reason Treyarch and Raven are going back to it is because they have nothing else. They are so desperate for ideas, they have to
Yeah, he might actually be right here.
Go back 13 years into the nostalgia well to pull out fucking Harper, Menendez, and Frank Woods again, and David Mason. And this game is catering to a younger audience. A younger audience who doesn't know who the fuck these characters are. It's, as far as I'm concerned, Black Ops 7 is not canon. This is, whatever it is, it's fan fiction. They're not telling this story to make a true sequel to Black Ops 2 and cap off this incredible story, or because they have a genuine passion for it. The timeline matched up with BO2, and they chose these characters in this setting because they have nothing else. And it feels so hilarious to witness this like lack of self-awareness in their own marketing material.
But in the world of Black Ops, the past never dies.
Say that again?
But in the world of Black Ops, the past never dies.
Yes, the past never dies. And at this point, I can't help but feel like maybe our boy Kylo Ren was actually onto something.
It's time to let old things die.
But in the world of Black Ops, the past never dies.
But in the ending where Menendez lives, Karma dies.
Yeah, I've talked about this.
So she's alive because
the past never dies.
Alex, thought you were dead.
Still standing.
But in the world of Black Ops, the past never dies.
Weaver, I thought
this is a great edit.
You were dead.
Train go boom.
Even after all this time, he refuses to let me go.
He's dead, David. You can rest easy. But in the world of Black Ops, the past never dies.
And as you can see, I am alive and well.
I wasn't in that tank.
No, you're still holding on. Let go.
Stop looking backwards, David.
Every action has its consequences. What a beautiful irony to illustrate this game.
Yeah, it is, because none of the actions that you've done in past Black Ops game have had any he's very right
These
here.
fan favorite characters transforming into horrific monstrosities. It's basically like an allegory for how warped, twisted, disfigured, and unrecognizable the Call of Duty brand has become. That's right, guys, no carry forward, because Black Ops 7 needs to feel authentic to Call of Duty and its setting. This is the franchise holding up a shattered mirror to itself. This is what Call of Duty has become. So conceptually, I disagree with the sheer existence of a Black Ops 7 like this. And I've watched some gameplay clips. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Is this a campaign? Why does it look like Warzone? Did they do that shit again? Remember those open combat missions they made for Modern Warfare 3 because that game was originally intended to be a DLC?
You know what's like really weird? Like, why can they not let go of like the open world missions? Like, what? They tried it. It didn't work. Nobody liked it. Like, what? They've come back. There was one in Black Ops 6. There's many in Black Ops 7. Like,
expansion of MW2, and they had to scrap the campaign together using Warzone assets. Remember those missions?
We call them open combat missions.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Remember how everyone hated them? Well, let's do that again?
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
And what is your obsession with adding zombies into campaign? Just make a zombies campaign. Like, which... You see what I'm saying? If I made a review, I'd just be repeating myself.
They just put zombies.
Dude, imagine if they did make a zombies campaign. That's a very good point. A very good point.
The campaign. It's just so strange that they would do this, but you know what? I'm here for it. I don't even feel like I'm playing a campaign right now.
This just looks like Warzone. Is this Warzone Zombies or the campaign? It looks like Warzone. What am I watching? But here's a new one. You can't pause the campaign.
Okay, I can't pause this. I would like to pause this, but I can't seem to pause this.
Oh, thank Christ. You know, I kept praying for the day that they'd remove the dang pause feature. Like, what are we talking about right now, dog?
What are we talking about?
Pausing? We talking about pausing right now. We talking about pausing.
I must have left my PC for anywhere around 5 to 10 minutes, so when I came back, I had been kicked for inactivity from my single-player lobby.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that was a thing.
Of the single-player campaign.
I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about
pausing.
I can't pause it to react, dude. This sucks so much ass.
We're not even talking about the game, the actual game, when it matters. We're talking about
pausing. How do you keep fucking this up? Why do you have to like squat up to play campaign? Why is it online only? You can't pause COD Vanguard zombies. Now you can't pause BO7 campaign.
To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your fate.
But you can pause zombies. How did like...
The failure is yours.
We're talking about the exclusion of a pause feature in a first-person shooter campaign. I think it's time to pack it up, boys. Like, let's move on. Let's play Ghosts, okay? Let's play fucking Ghosts.
Dog model is...
Both Vanguard and BO7 were always online and would kick you if you played solo? Why? What could be the reason other than...
Fuck you.
Campaign also has no checkpoints.
I want to die.
So if you get kicked from it, you just have to restart the mission? Dog, this game looks like a toilet I don't even want to poop in. I'd have more dignity shitting my pants in sheer defiance. And if you'd like to show solidarity with me, I invite you all to release your bells now. Gross. I know what I'm looking at, and it's an even further perversion of Call of Duty's campaign formula with Warzone zombies and like always online co-op thrown in there. It looks like straight ass. I don't have to play it. Now here's the other thing. Black Ops 7 is infested with AI slop. Right from the get-go this time. You hear that, piggies? It's feeding time. Look, time to eat the slop. Don't forget to consume.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack.
I mean, this pretty much seals the deal for me right out the...
But like, here's the thing though, is like, it's not needed, right? Like, where is the AI in the game? Predominantly in like the calling cards, loading screens. Just don't have anything there. Have the challenges, have them be XP rewards. Because who's using these calling cards, or who's like, I need to get that calling card, that fake AI calling card, I need to get it. Like, what is the point of them being there? I don't understand it.
I stopped playing Black Ops 6 immediately after that AI bullshit they added in the winter update. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7? Even though I had fun playing BO6 zombies with Mr. Raffle Waffles and Hidden Experience.
You know what? New Zombies is pretty good though. I'm digging it.
Wait, is that a positive zombies comment? Let's go.
Yes. I don't even want to entertain the thought that this is worth playing. At some point, you gotta push back against the widespread enshittification of all these things and games and hobbies we're so passionate about. Otherwise, these greedy corporations are going to keep ruining everything and extracting as much value as they can from their passionate player base. Call of Duty developers think...
Yeah, so you're both kind of saying the same thing. You're saying, who cares? It's a still picture, just play the game. Or the other person is saying, I could care less about calling cards, they are pointless. I agree with both of you. But that's what I'm saying. Why put them in there? If you're going to use calling cards and have them as rewards, have them as cool things that someone's created that look cool and at least have some relation to the game. Otherwise, it's pointless.
The Game Pass price hike is a positive. Like, this has reached a point where it's not even funny anymore. They think it's a good thing that you are being charged more money for less. These people need to go fuck themselves in the ass. Call of Duty revolutionized and introduced the idea of a persistent progression system. And where are we now? I'm not grinding for AI-generated Studio Ghibli robot slop. I'm more than capable of generating my own slop.
Yeah, see, but like this is exactly what the problem is. This is exactly what the problem is, because with them putting the AI stuff in, there is no focus on, oh, well, they have weapon prestiges with cool camos. Oh, they have weapon blueprints. They have weekly challenges. It completely, that's what I'm saying. Why do it in the first place over something nobody cares about? You're shooting yourself in the foot. The studio is by putting that in.
Not even willing to make their own nameplates by hand anymore. What does this say about the rest of the cosmetics in game? I think it shows nothing but complete contempt. You're gonna be happy grinding for AI slop. No, I'm not. I'm not playing your game.
Fuck you.
I get that this is like the 20-second COD game and we're basically completely out of ideas at this point, and the nostalgia well is drier than the fucking Sahara Desert, but god damn, that's some serious apathy. And you know what they say?
Apathy is death. Worse than...
Do you know what they should do? Get rid of calling cards, get rid of emblems, and make it so that you can do custom ones again. We'd have no problem with AI then. Like, nobody cares about the emblems and calling cards they put in there. They're just filler for battle pass and stuff. People loved the one you could create your own, albeit sometimes very inappropriate, but it was better.
Death, because at least a rotting corpse feeds the beasts and insects.
So it's like, you have no respect for your artists. That's why you laid them all off. You have no respect for my time as a player, so I have no respect for you or your game.
Fuck you.
Being a fan of Call of Duty makes me feel genuinely embarrassed. At this point, like, seeing what it has become.
Exactly. Having a calling card for 100% grind or something like that, or difficult challenges, cool. And make them so they're not AI. Because imagine you do the 100%er and that calling card is just an AI image. That's it. That's all you get. Like, does that not like take away from that achievement at some point?
It is embarrassing. And the people in charge of it should feel deeply ashamed, but they don't, and that's part of the problem. And this is made abundantly clear when we look at Activision's response. Like so many around the world, we use a variety of digital tools, including AI tools, to empower and support our teams to create the best gaming experiences possible for our players. I love that the phrase best gaming experiences is now related to the worst reviewed game in this franchise's history. Again, it's like poetry. It's sort of that they're completely contradictory statements. Like so many greedy corporations, we use a variety of cheap tools, including AI tools, to downsize and reduce our headcount to save the best amount of money possible for our shareholders. Our lazy-ass practices continue to be led by the financial numbers in our Q4 report. And I think Legacy Killa here
they could have just
put
said
it
that.
best. The thing about the AI slop in Black Ops 7 that isn't being discussed enough is that no one is seeing any benefits other than Activision and Microsoft execs.
I do agree with
Consumers
this.
still paying $70+. Developers now losing their jobs. Great representation of the future of this AI revolution. Worst reviewed game in the series, but it's all for our benefit. It's like, is anybody honestly fooled by this bullshit? So Black Ops 7 is not proof that AI makes games better. In fact, it's empirical evidence to the contrary. And in case you forgot, Activision finally admits it uses generative AI for some Call of Duty Black Ops 6 assets. Yeah, remember this? Remember this? We complained about it. They kept doing it anyways. This is what made me stop playing BO6. And if it's in these parts of the game, what other parts is it in that we're not seeing or being told? The fact that they've opened the door to selling you like AI generated cosmetic bundles and they don't have to disclose it, like fuck you. In July, Wired reported that Activision sold an AI generated cosmetic for MW3. The store did not disclose any use of generative AI.
So, okay. Here's the problem. Does anybody know, did he do a review on Arc Raiders? Does anybody know? Because like, if we're being completely honest, AI is going to become more and 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 more a part of game development. And Arc Raiders, one of the best games this year, at least in my opinion, is uses AI, specifically text-to-speech AI for the characters. And that's a good game. And it's hard to see that stuff because, yeah, it's going to take jobs away. And and really, it doesn't need to be used in Arc Raiders either, but it is. And nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying, hey, this is a really good game that has AI in it. Or at least people are just shying away from saying that. So it's weird. It's a really weird position to be in. And I'd be curious what he would say to it.
For this bundle, which costed 1,500 COD points, or $15. Wired pointed out that Microsoft, which owns Activision Blizzard after its $69 billion acquisition of the company last year, cut 1,900 staff from its gaming business, just months after Activision sold this skin. The report alleged that 2D artists' jobs were being replaced by AI at the company. Quote, a lot of 2D artists were laid off. One anonymous Activision artist told the site. Remaining concept artists were then forced to use AI to aid in their work. Activision employees were allegedly made to sign up for AI training with its use promoted throughout the business. What does this mean? It means they think these artists were not worthy of having that job. You, the artist, you are not worthy to create cosmetics and art for our company and our game, and our audience is not worthy of receiving that level of care and attention. Treyarch Associate Creative Director Miles Leslie has clarified the Call of Duty developers' position. We live in a world where there are now AI tools. I think our official statement we said last year around BO6 is that everything that goes into the game is touched by the team 100%. We have generative AI tools to help us, but
that's not true. They shouldn't have said that.
None of that goes in game. It was in the game. Oh, and then you're going to say, yeah, but it has. I'll say it has by accident. And that was never the intention.
Fuck you, 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 fuck you.
It happened 3 times, dog. Go fuck yourself. Go, you lying sack of shit, man. You got.
Yeah, that is a pretty blatant one. That is like an actual pretty blatant one. Yeah, so actually that's a really good point, Kev. Is you can see Actman dumping all over Call of Duty for the use of AI, and the Eurogamer critic who dumped all over Arc Raiders for their use of AI. The problem is specifically, he's not saying that the game is, like Actman here, is not saying that the game is bad because of the use of AI. But I would hope that his positioning on the AI is the same for both games, right? But that doesn't mean that one game is good and one game is bad because of the use of AI. It just means he doesn't like the use of AI as a whole. It's like more of a political stance than an actual whether the game's good or bad. Am I making sense here?
Balls to come out here and just tell a bold-faced lie like this. I have no respect for that. You see why I'm not playing this? We've come out and been very clear that we use these tools to help the team, but they do not replace any of the fantastic team members we have that are doing the final touches and building that content to put it in the game. They do not replace any of the fantastic team members. So all of those layoffs, those were not fantastic team members. That's crazy shade to be thrown. That's like kicking people in the balls after you lay them off. That's crazy. Yeah, you weren't really a fantastic team member. So everything you play is human created and touched. AI tools in the world we live in. It's how do we streamline it?
That's like also like legalese to say like, oh, like a human typed into AI telling it what they wanted, so the human did it.
Really the goal. Not replace, but streamline. I love that you could take this like, oh, it's just the world we live in. And you could just take that back in time. It's like, yeah, well, yeah, of course we own slaves. That's just the world we live in. Dog, just because it's the world we live in doesn't mean you have to fucking do it. So given Leslie's prior answer, why hasn't it and other suspected generative AI images been removed from the game? Yeah, good question, he responded. Not my department. Well, goddamn, if you aren't dodging that accountability. Oh, it's not my department. I know everything is hand touched, but it's not my department. The team is I don't remember that answer from last year. Like, I do not remember that answer at all from last year. Like, then why are you answering the other questions? Looking at that stuff, making sure it's not shipped. Dog, you fucking failed 3 times in a row. I think maybe you're not being totally honest right now. Miles Leslie, the fall guy for Call of Duty, man. That sucks. He really is. You gotta come out here and just like try to tell these bold-faced lies. You're really bad at it. So yeah, I mean, and this also is in conjunction with every shitty thing that Microsoft and Xbox have been doing recently. Like they just have no respect for the customer anymore. They're trying to extract as much wealth as they can, and the only way to beat them at their game is to just say no. Fuck you. Like, the greed at this point is unbelievable. You just got done raising the prices of Game Pass, and now you put out the worst reviewed Call of Duty of all time?
Your life will be consumed by absolute loss.
No, I don't think it will, Raul, because I'm not going to give them the chance to ruin you. Look, I've more or less had my worst fears confirmed already. I've seen the shit on the park path. I don't need to smell.
Like, again, like I said at the beginning, there's a reason why he's not mentioning the multiplayer in zombies, right? Like, there's a very big reason for that, and that's because the communities around those two parts of the games have been pretty strong this year. And even like Endgame to a certain extent. It's just like the campaign, the story, and the AI are going to overlook those good things. They're going to.
To know that it's poop. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't see a point in putting forth the effort to review this game or play it. Like, I've seen enough. Even the worst entries in the franchise have something worthwhile to talk about. And we're going to discover that.
Okay, that's actually a good point. Is this, would this fall under the banner of forced hate? Maybe. He wants to hate it. And maybe part of the reason why he wants to hate it is because of their use of AI or because of the shady stuff that Activision has done. Potentially. That's very true. But he's only talking about the parts of it that he hates. He hates the campaign. I think everyone does. I don't think, as someone who has made story videos for Call of Duty for like 10 years, when you put out a sequel to the best possible story you could, and it sucks as bad as they made it, it's disappointing. Like, incredibly. To the point where there was like, am I going to play this game the rest of the year because of that? But I did, and the other modes are decent. But still, it's it's overshadowed.
Go replay Ghosts. I played the beta. I know I'm not going to be into the multiplayer. And if I want a good zombies experience, man, there's maps and Easter eggs I haven't beat before in Black Ops 3, 2, 4, Cold War. There's shit I haven't done with this series. So yeah, I think that about sums it up. I refuse to play Black Ops 7. So don't expect a review, but do anticipate a COD 4 review. But what do you think? Am I making the right call here? Have you played Black Ops 7? Post your thoughts.
I was going to say, let's look at the comments here. All right. Where are we going here? It's okay. In Black Ops 8, we will have to fight a 100-foot tall Captain Price. Heard you died breaking out of Vorkuta. I wasn't in Vorkuta. Oh God. Don't start with that. The game is designed for 8-year-olds while having fan service to people in their 30s. I don't disagree with that. They did do a little bit better. If this game had the maps of Black Ops 6, that would be 100% true. I'm a goddamn onion mason. I'm a goddamn flower mason. Oh, that's just the statement of the century right there. Yeah. And like I said, there's a reason why he's only talking about the campaign. There's a reason why, because those are the really bad parts. And you might be right. It might fall under forced hate. But I also think there's a pretty good reason as to why. And you have to acknowledge that.